Greetings and blessings, the love of the ascended Christ. Today, Saturday, the day before Pentecost, in the Orthodox Church is a day of remembrance of the dead. Unlike the Western Church, which reserves one day out of the year on November 1st for All Souls Day, we Orthodox keep a minimum of 5 days, really, throughout the year, generally, like today, right before an important festival. And for that matter, every Saturday of the year is also a day of remembrance of the dead, because the Lord lied in the tomb on Saturday. And it is a good practice, if you were to remember, say, remember, O Lord, those who have passed this week, who have no one to pray for them. Many of us, we like to bring the dead with us into our family celebrations because although they are not here physically living with us, they are still our friends and our family. And as such, we want them to join with us in our celebrations and to take part with us. Here on the earth plane and in life, things are finite, and in like fashion we measure time in a finite way. That is what we know. That is our world as it exists. We measure time in seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, years, centuries. It has a beginning, it has an end. But in eternity, there is no time. All things are eternal. It's almost as if you could say two parallel existences alongside of each other. In Orthodoxy, we use the Greek theological terms, the chronos, which is the here and the now, and that is the finite time, and the kairos, which means the eternal time, or the Lord's time. So we are here in the chronos, they are there in the kairos. But every now and then, sometimes we can cross those lines. They come to us, and we join with them in spiritual and mental prayer. This is called, in the West anyway, the communion of the saints, which means we have this relationship that we share with those that have gone before us, be it our forefathers and mothers, our family, our friends, but also the saints, the theologians, the martyrs, all those with whom we are not only connected in the DNA, but connected also in the same faith, in the same practice, in the same beliefs. And we ask them to pray for us from where they are. But we also need to pray for them. And in doing so, we keep their memory alive. In some cases, there are the holy ones, and these are the unknown saints, the unsung saints. These are those that have lived in the flesh, in the chronos, and have gone into the kairos. And some of them are there of the same disposition to come and be with us and guide us. They bless us, they teach us, they protect us. This is not to be confused with the guardian angel which is an entirely different order of being. A guardian angel is given to every person who is born, but some also have these special relationships with holy ones as well. Pentecost is the birthday of the church, and they are all in the carols as much as part of the church as we are. In fact, it was they that gave the church down through the time and centuries to us. And so we like to remember on our feasts, on our celebrations, the great celebrations especially, what they have given us, some in the DNA, some in the spirit, some in both. We want them to be with us, and we remember them on this day so that we can bring them into the celebrations with us. And they are just as much alive where they are as we are here. Just two different places, which sometimes might just can and do connect. So it is a good thing to always remember those that have gone before us. It is a good thing to remember those who have no one to pray for them or remember them. And it is a good thing to keep them alive in our hearts and in our celebrations. And if you have been following me through this series, the Pentecostarion, which are the days between Pascha and Pentecost, this particular year, 2020, we have also been enduring and suffering COVID-19, and I would be remiss if I did not bring that into the subject. So I want to say we should remember all those who have gone with COVID-19, those who suffered, those who died alone, and sometimes even worse than those who died alone because their loved ones couldn't be with them. There were those who died completely alone, who had no one, whose bodies lie in morgues and in potter's field. So I wanted to read now for all, as part of this special Day of the Dead, the Orthodox prayer of the departed. O God of spirits and all flesh, who has trampled down death, defeated the devil, and given life to thy world, give rest, O Lord, to the souls of thy servants who have fallen asleep, in a place of light, in a place of refreshment, in a place of repose, whence all suffering, sorrow, and sighing have fled away. Forgive every sin committed by them in thought, word, and deed, as the good God and lover of men. For there is no one who lives without sinning. Thou alone art without sin, and thy righteousness is everlasting righteousness, and thy word is truth. For thou art the resurrection, the life, and the repose of thy servants who have fallen asleep, O Christ our God. And to thee we send up the glory with thy eternal Father and thy all-holy and good and life-giving Spirit, now and ever, and to the ages of ages. Amen. May the blessed memory of those that have gone before us comfort you and bring you peace as you pray for them in the carols, as they pray for us in the